look amazing.
Thank you, so do you.
I mean, this is your first time.
This is my first time on Ellen, ever. Yeah.
And we get to share together.
We just like hanging out. This is our second time seeing each other this week.
Yeah, you know, the last time we sat down, I was on your show.
Yes, you were, which was an amazing conversation, and I loved it, and I loved getting to know you. When we were, you know, prepping for you to come onto the YouTube channel, you and I did our own little like pre-conversation to get to know each other, and we ended up on the phone for like 2.5 hours.
2 hours, just spilling the beans and
I had never met her before, and we got on the phone with each other for 2.5 hours, just talking about life, talking about so many different things. And I feel like we really got to connect and get to know each other.
I pulled over to have that conversation. I was like on my way to dinner. I was like, I guess I gotta.
Like we kept losing service, and I would call her back, and I'd be like, "Hey, did you catch that? Like,
it was amazing.
Can you still hear me?" It was the best.
But you traveled a lot this summer. I don't know about you, but I had to get out this summer. I was like, we got the vaccine, and I was like, I'm going where my passport can take me.
I was ready.
And you traveled a lot this summer as well.
Yeah, I did.
But you took a road trip in it wasn't an RV, it was a tour bus. Tell me more about that.
So we did a road trip this summer. We actually had done a road trip last summer too, when things were even more locked down.
Yeah.
And it was kind of the only way to get out and travel safely at the time. So we did it again this summer, and we do have a tour bus that we bought for Justin to go on tour. And he was supposed to have toured before the pandemic, and so we had the bus, and we were like, you know what, we're gonna use it. We're gonna break it in. We're gonna make it our own.
So when you're driving through like the United States, are your pictures on the side of the bus? Like, is it incognito? Do people know? Oh, there goes Justin and Hailey. Or
oh yeah, it's wrapped on the side with both of our faces and our dog Oscar. No, I'm just kidding. But we kind of just like love road tripping, and we did just California, and I just didn't realize how like incredible and amazing all the.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. All right, well, you also went to the Met Gala. You went back to New York, to the Met Gala. You looked amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
But I heard that you could not sit down in the dress.
So the thing about the dress was I am really like OCD and crazy about the way things fit. Like I am like always like pinching things like it can go in here, it can go in here. So we were kind of tailoring it to like the very last day and the very last second. And my whole team was like, you cannot sit or like move in a weird way until you get inside. They're like, if you rip the dress inside, that's fine. But if you rip it before, there is like nothing we can do.
So did it rip at all?
It didn't rip at all. That's the good news. I was able to sit when I got inside, but it was very fitted. And also like, it's such a intense big carpet that you don't want it to wrinkle, and you're just like thinking about all these different things. So I stood in the car the whole way
just holding it like you were on a train like in New York City?
Like I'm like trying not to fall over. I'm like, don't rip.
Things men will never know. The struggle women have to go through to look amazing. Bless you guys, though. Anyway, but I heard you're always getting hurt at the Met Gala. What happened?
Well, not at the physical Met, but...
No one's suing the Met Gala.
We're not suing the Met. Not at the physical Met Gala, but the first time I ever went to the Met, the day after, the morning after, I like twisted my ankle and I broke my foot. It was like a whole thing. I was 18, so this was a long time ago. But then the year after, 365 days to the day, because it was midnight of the Met Gala, I broke the same foot, but the bone next to the one I broke the year before. So I had this whole thing in my head where I was like, the night of the Met Gala, or like the 24 hours within the Met Gala, is like cursed for me.
So maybe not go anymore.
Well, it happened the 2 times and it hasn't happened since.
Well, so take the whole wood with you next time.
So I think it's okay.
And you said you've been to the Met Gala 6 times.
I've been to the Met Gala 6 times.
And the last time you went, it was your anniversary?
It was on my anniversary, yeah.
Was that Justin's way of like not having anything planned, but being like, hey babe, you wanna go to the Met Gala?
Well, the Met Gala is not usually in September. It was just different this year because of COVID and they moved it around. But it was actually like really fun. You know, we had a lot of friends that were at the Met, and it was kind of just like, it's like the most intense date night ever, but it was cool.
And it didn't cost you anything,
exactly.
But your
we got
left
a free
rib.
dinner. It was
free
great.
dinner?
Yeah.
You just couldn't sit at all through the whole thing.
You just couldn't sit, just, you know, couldn't breathe. It was fine.
I love it. And this year you launched a YouTube channel,
Yes,
and in 2 months of launching, you hit over 1 million subscribers.
Which is insane.
Guys,
Yeah, thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need you to start my YouTube channel. Is that possible? Could I just
100%.
borrow? Hi, this is Hailey and Yvonne.
I'm just gonna give you my channel and we're just gonna switch the name over and like, it's totally fine.
I think your fans will be very disappointed.
I don't think so because I know that they loved our video together. So.
They did. All right, guys, when we come back, we have more with Hailey after the break. Now, Hailey, what made you start the YouTube channel?
I started a YouTube channel because I felt like I wanted a space to be able to let people in on who I am and start to get to know me a little bit better. I felt like I really struggled with, like, and I still struggle to this day with media and how there's like all these different narratives about me floating around and people trying to like tell me who I am and, you know, make me feel like I'm this person that I'm not. So I was like, what a better way than to just show people who I am and
own your narrative.
Own my narrative, exactly. And I felt like YouTube was a perfect platform for that.
But I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. But you do some crazy stuff on the channel. Like you and your guests have conversations in your bathroom.
Yes.
Also,
yes.
this is a very big bathroom.
Yes.
To have
kind of an insane bathroom. It is.
Who pitched that idea? Like, did you come up with?
The bathroom was my idea, and it kind of came from this whole idea that I feel like, you know, like the woman's bathroom where you're like kind of chatting with your girls on a night out, or like, you know, you're fixing your makeup and you're just like having all these conversations. I swear I've heard some of the most interesting conversations either that I've had or I've overheard in the bathroom. And I was like, wouldn't it be kind of funny and silly if you just had people come in to the bathroom and like do absurd stuff in the bathroom, like eat sandwiches or take shots, or I just wanted it to feel like this very quirky environment.
Yes.
And I wanted people to come on and just feel comfortable and like it be super organic and just be fun at the end of the day.
I feel like I have to move and buy a bigger house with a bigger bathroom now. But you and I talk about how our relationships, and you know, I'm single. Mm-hmm. So I think it worked out well for you in your life. But I want to know, if you could give me one piece of dating advice, what would that be?
So I feel like I always like to be careful when I'm giving people advice because I don't want to come at it like I'm some expert. Like, I am newly married. I got married very quickly. Like, I'm still taking it a day at a time and I'm still learning a lot. Having the time to be on your own and having that experience to be single and just like travel and having had that time, I think was the most important thing.
So I should
for me.
Take more time being single is your advice.
That was my biggest piece of advice, that I felt like that was the biggest thing for me, is that I had my own life experience before I joined my whole entire life with somebody and, you know, had my own identity and was figuring out who I was.
In your own skin.
Comfortable in my own skin.
I love that. Well, I am very comfortable.
You are very comfortable in your skin. You are an incredible, confident woman.
You guys make sure to subscribe to Hailey's YouTube channel, and we'll be right back after the break.